Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Kayoung and I'm a first-year medical student in Canada. So I've been using Notion for a few months now, and I use it to organize my entire life, from schedules and daily journals to meal planning and exercise tracking and even note-taking in medical school. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a tour of my Notion setup. Just a disclaimer though, it's not perfect and it's being constantly updated as I try to refine it to get to what works best for me, but hopefully you guys will be able to take away some tips and ideas from this video. So let's get started. So the first page is my dashboard and I named it Living in Tune. It's been sort of like my motto, and it means to live in tune with myself, with the environment, with the world, and with God. Under the personal section, I have personal info, which contains my school information, address, accounts, and etc. Expenses is a page where I track all of my expenses and I try to budget things in the beginning of each month. And I love using this page. I wasn't so good with keeping track of my spendings last year, and I ended up spending more money than I would have hoped to. So one of my resolutions for this year was to become more financially conscious. And this setup has been working really well for me. So you can see that I have a column for types like groceries, shopping, food, and etc. Places I spend money, and a column for receipt. And in the bottom, it shows you the sum amount. There's so much more you can do with this, and if you guys want, I can make a separate video on this topic. So going back to my main page, next up is weekly page. On the top, I have a nice image for the aesthetics, and this is one of the reasons I love Notion. You can customize it however you want and add these visual elements. I have some reminders for myself, and for this month, these reminders are the things that I took away from one of my favorite YouTubers, Ali Abdal's recent video on life lessons. I have quick links to my daily journal and med school workspace for easy access, and to do this, you need to have pre-existing pages and you just type / then link to page. So underneath, I have my weekly intentions and things I need to get done this week. Then I divided the weekly planning section into days of the week. The first 3 lines are my top priorities for the day, and the ones below are smaller and less important tasks. And then I have a weekly reflections page just to look back on how the past week went and think about what I want to do differently for next week. Next, for the daily journal page, I have this in the gallery view, but you can change it to different views. If I change it to table view, you can see things like my productivity level, happiness level, mood, gratitude, whether I worked out that day, expenses, and you can customize what you want to show in the columns. And you can do that by clicking these 3 dots and going to properties and turning on or off these individual buttons. This is such a great way to track your habits and have an overview of your wellness over a period of the week, month, or a year. One really cool thing you can do with this is you can actually link another database. Say if you want to track how much money you spend in a day, you can link your expenses tracker database, and you can set it up so that it automatically calculates the sum for you. I'm doing that for my daily expenses as well as my home workout videos. And just to show you guys what the template looks like, I set up the template so that I have images of the day at the top and some journaling prompts like memorable moments, today I noticed, and most story-worthy moment of the day. I normally don't do all 3, but choose a few depending on what happened in that day. This quiet time page is for my daily scripture reading and reflections, and it's something new that I'm going to be trying, transitioning from my usual way of handwriting in a notebook. I haven't fully set it up yet, so I might show you guys in another video once I've figured it out. Next up, for the life and culture section, I have wellness page, which is where I collect information on things like dietary supplements, healthy eating, and etc. I realized that I'm getting old and I need to start taking care of my body, so this is where I keep track of all my research. Healthy eating is another one of my favorite pages on Notion, where I collect some of my favorite recipes on the internet. I just started this page at the end of December, so I don't have that many recipes, but it's growing pretty fast. And I've already tried a few recipes from here. And I'm about to give you guys a super helpful tip, so sit tight, don't go anywhere. So here, I'm going to show you guys this easy Mediterranean recipe as an example. Do you guys think that I embedded this video and typed this all out myself? No, ain't nobody got time for that. For this, I simply installed Notion Web Clipper extension, which saves any pages on the website into Notion. If you're a Chrome user, you can simply go to Chrome Web Store and get this extension. Then you find your favorite recipe and click the button, set the destination, and it automatically transfers it onto your Notion page. Now, I usually try to take a screenshot of the final product for the visuals and to have it displayed when I'm on the gallery view. As for the ingredients and instructions, people would normally have recipes or their blog address in the description box, so I copy and paste it, or sometimes I do have to make a quick note myself while watching the video. I love watching cooking videos, and this allows me to keep track of my favorite recipes so that I can try them on my own someday. For my workout page, which is where I save all of my favorite at-home workout videos, I do the same thing with Notion Web Clipper. I find workout videos and save them onto my Notion. I created this template so I can tag them with the type of workout, which body parts, as well as the length of workout. And remember how I said you can link this page to your daily journal? That's what's shown here. Each of these videos is linked to certain dates. And the reason I keep track of the length of the video is to let Notion automatically calculate the total workout time for me. Isn't that cool? So every morning I just go straight to this page and find a workout video that I feel like doing without even having to go on YouTube. And it motivates me to work out every day because you can track the progress on your daily journal page. Inspiration page is where I save quotes and images that inspire me, and it's pretty personal and there's no specific way that I organized it, so we're going to skip it. For restaurants page, I have a bunch of restaurants and cafe recommendations that I got from my friends and ones that I've been to and enjoyed. And I divided into brunch, lunch and dinner, and coffee and bakery categories. And if you have any recommendations for places in Vancouver, please comment down below. I would love to know. For the plant care page, I have care instructions on how to care for the plants that I have, like how many times I should be watering them, when to fertilize them, and etc. For this page called Clippings, I use the Notion Web Clipper tool to save any interesting articles I've read. I found that I read so many articles but I forget about them and I don't do anything with them. So by saving them and tagging with subjects like politics, health, and medicine, I can come back to these if I need to. I actually also save some YouTube videos as well, like book reviews, life lessons, and things like that. Then the following two pages are for my own reviews. This one is for documentaries and movies, and I only have one entry because I created this page only recently. For this one, the Social Dilemma documentary on Netflix, which by the way, you should all watch. I have my own ratings, reactions, action items, my own summary, quotes, and insights, but again, this is highly customizable. For my bookshelf page, I have a subpage for reading log and books I want to read. For reading log, I currently have this on gallery view because you can see the book covers and I like having visuals like that. But if I switch to default view, it changes into this table format and you can see all the details about the book, like the author, my progress, when I started reading, my rating, keywords, and etc. I haven't totally figured out the template for organizing quotes and my insights, but I'm probably going to use a similar framework as my movies and documentaries template. So that was it for the life and culture section. For the rest of the sections, I'm just going to breeze through because I don't want this video to be too long. Under the project section, I have my current projects that I'm undertaking, like my YouTube channel, Etsy shop, and creative writing, which is just a personal hobby. And under creativity section, the resonance page just curates some of the articles that particularly resonated with me from the clippings page. And ideas are just the things that pop up in my head, like potential projects, fun weekend plans with friends, gift ideas, and etc. And in the Notion workspace page, I just save templates that I created but no longer use so that in case I change my mind or I think of ways to tweak them, I can just retrieve them from there. It's like an archive for me. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek into what my next video is going to be about, which is my medical school workspace. So if you guys want to see this, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. Alright, that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!